Hello again. This is Craig here, also known as Poolside Dreamer. It's October 22nd, 2022. This is my little garden patch that I redid and planted some potatoes in here that some of them have come up. They really were decrepit looking potatoes. I didn't expect much of anything, but they did all right. The tomato plants are coming along. Let's see, right there and right there need to be cleaned up a little bit. My basil plant right there is doing fine. My Thai basil right there is doing fine. And this bell pepper right here is fine. I have mentioned it before, but in case people are wondering why I'm planting these old onions, I'm just using that as a deterrent, a bug deterrent. It's my understanding the bugs don't like them, at least some of the bugs. Over here, I never did get those potatoes in here that I wanted to. But, you know, that's life. That's how things go. I had quite a few issues come up and just haven't been up to doing it. This pepper plant is finally doing something. It's got lots of blossoms on it. I don't see any peppers yet though, so we will see. I still don't know what this plant is. If anybody has any idea, let me know. They produce little black berries. I don't know if they're, well, purplish black. Don't know if they're poisonous or not. My grape plants are still alive. I got some volunteer melons over here. I don't know what kind of melon, but you know, that's life. Over here I've got oh, what did I plant here? Can't think of it. It's a root plant of some sort. Oh well, I'll think of it later. This little patch here is doing, okay. Growth is kind of slow, but that's life. Probably need more nitrogen. Basil's doing fine. I've made several harvests off this already. The celery plant right there is still going on, still growing. Got Egyptian spinach, at least I think that's what it is. It's finally taken off some. Well, the weather's cooler. The sweet potato plants still aren't doing much, but they've recovered some. So, had some rain here recently. It's helped. I don't get out here to water quite often enough, so they're suffering from lack of watering, but do what I can. My asparagus is finally dying back. Won't be long now, I'll cut it back down to the ground and then fertilize this and get it ready for the spring growth. This sweet potato plant is still hanging in there. It's growing nicely. So it'll be interesting to see if I actually have any potatoes in here. The strawberry plants I had out here finally all died. So I replaced those with these pomegranate plants. I got a sweet potato plant here that's growing. Got my moringa trees here, all 3 of them. Started these from seed. Not doing too bad. These are less than a year old, so growing nicely. The stems aren't that strong though. They've blown over several times. I've picked them back up. 2 of them I staked up there. This one is coming back on its own. My asparagus, the volunteer asparagus, is still doing great. It's falling over, but that's typical. These sweet potato plants here are still growing. Starting to come up the trellis here, growing out into the other garden bed over there. There's that zucchini plant that's finally starting to do something. And of course my that plant. Rosemary, there it goes. I knew it was up there somewhere. Doing all right. This volunteer watermelon plant, it takes it in spells. It'll grow a spell and die back, and start growing again and die back. The strawberry plant I had there died out. And another sweet potato plant, doing all right. These pomegranates are doing okay. They're hanging in there. I actually have one pomegranate fruit on this one. It surprised me. I didn't expect anything. Banana trees back here are doing okay. This pomegranate lacks something. I'm not sure if it's even salvageable. It's just drying out. I water these the same as I water all the others, but I don't know. Of course, these weeds are doing great. They don't require much water at all. I wish my other plants did that well. There's my lemon tree, or one of them. There's another one over there. And some kind of plant coming up there. It's probably one of those prickly bushes that are around here that put out all kinds of seeds. And blueberries are doing all right. I mean, they're not growing well because they need an acidic soil, and this soil is a little bit on the alkaline side. This is the first pomegranate tree that I got, tree bush, and it's still hanging in there. Kind of scraggly looking, but maybe it'll pick up next year. I'll have to refertilize all these. This sweet potato plant's doing okay. The grape plants are still surviving there and there. And the mints are doing okay. The this one over here has died back some. I think this is the peppermint, I'm not sure. The catnip, which was in there, is gone. Died. This basil's seen better days. Pomegranate, lemon tree, pomegranate, nectarine. It's not doing so good. Got a couple of volunteers off of the base. This is a dwarf pomegranate, not pomegranate, nectarine, so I'll have to cut these off. Pomegranate's doing okay. This pomegranate actually has got 2 fruit on it. Here's one. And down here's the other. Surprising me greatly. Let's see if they do anything, if they fall off before it's time to harvest them. And this pomegranate's doing all right. Anyway, that's about it for today. Got to water these in thoroughly. There's ground really sucks up the water. It's so dry here. So y'all take care. Hope everyone's doing well. Like, subscribe, comment, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.